Welcome to my motherfucking channel. I don't know you, but you know me. Welcome back to another video of motherfucking channel. And today I have a very different video. I'm gonna be talking about some sneakers. I'm gonna be talking about the SNKRS app exactly. The tips and tricks that I'm gonna have are mostly for beginners because I feel like a lot of people who are sneakerheads or actually cop shoes a lot, they know these tips already, but this is more for beginners. And I know a lot of females want tennis shoes, but they don't necessarily know what to do to get the tennis shoes, so I'm gonna be that voice for you. Okay, so I cop all my shoes, all my shoes on the SNKRS app, Nike SNKRS app. Nike SNKRS app is relatively new. Instead of purchasing your shoes on Nike or Nike.com having the exact releases, it will always direct you to SNKRS app if you want to cop any shoes that are dropping on a certain day or whatever. And so when SNKRS drops tennis shoes, they have three types of drops that they have. The first one is a flow drop, the second one is a Leo drop, the third one is a Dan drop. Flow, first come, first serve. This is for basically any shoe. Is basically you get there when the shoe is still in stock. You can put it in your cart and you get it. Simple as that. Those are what those drops are called. First come, first serve. You just get them while it's still in stock. And no raffle aspect, nothing really to it. That's just simple as that. Second one is the Leo drop. And now the Leo drop is somewhat first come, first serve, but this is for the shoes that are dropping at a specific time and it will not be in stock for a long time at all. So first come, first serve, plus a raffle aspect. So once you purchase, you press the purchase button on the shoes you want, it will raffle between the people who are the first in line, and if you are one of the first people in line for that size, you will get the shoe, and if not, you won't. And with the Leo drop, you will know if you got the shoe within 2 to 3 minutes because that's just like determining process. You'll know if you got it or if you didn't get it. And if you didn't get it, 9 times out of 10 you won't get it because then it'll be out of stock. So yeah. Third drop is the Dan drop, and the Dan drop is the same thing as the Leo drop except you have a larger window to enter your raffle. So it's like a 10-minute window from, say the shoe dropped at 10 o'clock, it will be from 10 to like 10:10, you have a chance to enter your raffle. And it doesn't really necessarily matter if it's first come, first serve, because I know some people who have logged on at the last minute and got the shoes, and people who have logged on at the very beginning, added the shoes to their cart, purchased, and did get the shoes. The Dan drop is for exclusive releases, so it's not as common as the Leo drop. Okay, so for some tips I have, number one, have all your information already stored into the app. I'm saying your shipping information, you can have your shoe size, you can have your payment information and everything. And so I'm gonna have on the screen, when you go to payment information, if you have an iPhone, I suggest that you press Apple Pay. It needs is your face recognition to have the shoes added to your cart. If you just have a regular card, you will have to type in CVC, which takes up time, and getting sneakers on the SNKRS app, it is imperative that you don't waste time. So always have Apple Pay selected on your phone before, like days before, just make sure all that information is correct so you don't have to worry about typing it in. Second tip, I suggest that you get the notifications for the shoes that you want, and with these notifications you'll get notified a week, a day, and 15 minutes prior to the release. So this is just good as a reminder so you won't forget about the shoes or whatever. You just always have that reminder so you know that the shoes are coming out. The third tip is I suggest that you guys find Instagram accounts that are specialized to sneakers. Like I was saying, I think you guys should follow specific sneaker accounts on Instagram or Twitter or whatever you have, because the SNKRS app does not always specify, or the SNKRS app does not always have the shoes that will be releasing on their upcoming section. So until maybe a week before, but you want to know before, because what if you don't always check your SNKRS app? You want to know that these shoes are coming out. Okay, I suggest maybe sneaker news, sneaker rumors, and those are just a few. I have a few more names popped up right here. Okay, that's the third tip. The fourth tip I would say is to be on the SNKRS app within 15 to 10 minutes before the release happens. I know it's not like, the earlier you are on the app, the more chance you have of getting the shoes. That's just my opinion. And when you're already on the app, you just know where everything is. You'll be on the section, you'll be on the shoe, and then when it hits 10 o'clock, which is 10 o'clock Eastern time, which is the time it usually drops, you would just click your size, Face ID, be your cart, and then you'll be in line to see if you got the shoes. The next tip I have is for people who are grade school sizes. When you go into the sneakers app, most of the times it just shows the men's size from 7 to maybe 13 or 14 or whatever the size it is. And it doesn't look like they have them in grade school sizes. So if you press additional sizes, it will revert you, or it will bring you to the big kid sizes where it will be 7 and down. And that's where you would also be able to click notify me for those notifications for the big kid sizes, and not necessarily just for the men's shoes. And if it comes to the day that the shoes are released and you didn't notify me for big kids, you can always go onto the shoe, scroll all the way down, and then that's where the big kid sizes will be. The next tip I will have is it's always a good idea to have multiple connections to sneakers app. So if you have a phone, be on your phone. If you have a tablet, be on your tablet. If you have a computer, be on your computer. But you can have different accounts. It's better if you have different accounts with the same information linked to it or whatever. Or you could be on the same account. Either way is just a better chance that you have 3 devices, so you have 3 chances of getting the shoes. Personally, this is something that I know and I haven't necessarily seen other people say, but I believe when you are loyal to one account, I don't know, I feel like somehow that prioritizes you, and when you are in line, because I know that I use a specific account majority of the times when I try to cop shoes, and that's the one account that I always get the shoes. If I ever try to switch to a different account and I have both of them set up same exact time, I press submit at the same exact time, I will get it on the account that I always buy shoes on and not the one that I don't, if you get what I'm saying. So if you can be loyal to one account, I believe you should be loyal, because also with that loyal account, you get access to early releases, you get access to special releases, and I have some of those right there. So maybe you can always use 2 accounts just to ensure that you get the shoes, but try to be as loyal as you can. Or if you're not buying specific shoes that are released like on a certain day, then I will buy it on the account that you want to prioritize, so it can see that you have multiple purchases on that account, and then you can get access to special releases and stuff like that. And that's pretty much all the tips that I have. I'm sorry if you're a big sneakerhead and you're like, I've already heard this, but this is just for the people who are beginners and mostly females who don't know the ins and outs of working the sneakers app. This is for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want some more sneaker videos, I am so willing to do it. I will, so just let me know. I have a couple ideas in my head, and yeah, so if you guys enjoyed, I'll see you later. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and